What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. So today's video is basically going to talk about network plugins in Android Studio. I was actually online and I found out this plugins which is actually going to help us with network operations in Android Studio. Without much ado, let's actually jump right into it. So the first one is actually called a JSON. I'm getting it very well. JSON to Kotlin class, right? Yes. So this is actually the plugin that we are going to install, and as the name actually sounds, it gets the JSON for us and converts it to our Kotlin code for us seamlessly. So in Android today, if you want to add a plugin, what you have to do is go to click on this Android Studio, then go to preference. I'm actually running on Mac. I've forgotten how it's done on Windows. So go to preference, go to plugin, click on plugin, then just type JSON. Right, I've actually installed it already, which is JSON to Kotlin class. Right, click on install, then okay. Right, then now what you do is just following your normal structure where you keep your models, right? You'd right click, go to new, just like a normal way you are creating your Kotlin class, which is going to be your data class. Now there's this thing that will be created over here for you, which it's Kotlin data class from JSON. Click on that and basically copy your JSON, right? So I actually have this JSON file taken from news API. Paste it over here. If you want to format it, it's formatted for you well, and you actually create the name of the class, right? So let's give it news model, then hit on generate, right? And this bad boy would basically generate everything for you. So with your news model over here, right? It created list of articles, and this one was also created by the plugin for you. And in the same way, the source too as well, which is I think is coming from this article model, which is over here, which was also created for you. So it's actually very fast and seamlessly, like very good. I think so far that I've been using it, it's spot on, and it actually helps me to speed up my coding. This same style too, what personally I did in the past, right, was to go to this site, which is quicktype.io, right? So what I normally do over here is I would copy the JSON file, the JSON over here, then basically paste it over here, right? And move to this dialog section over here, click on Kotlin, then the serialized format framework, sorry, then it will actually generate the Kotlin classes for me. But with here, I now have to basically go copy it and create my classes, then copy and paste all the properties in those classes. And I'm actually a lazy guy, so I like taking the way out. Yeah, so this is actually the first plugin I found out, which is very useful. So the second plugin for your network is actually called OK HTTP Profiler. Basically, I think we all know what OK HTTP actually does. This is basically a plugin which creates a section in your Android Studio whereby you can monitor all the code to write from your IDE. Right, so you can scroll down to the GitHub where we do the installation. Let me actually close this since it's the same thing. So move down, then copy this code in order to add the plugin to the Android Studio. So we move to our build section. I think I've already added this. So you move to build, right? Then you add it to as well. Then you sync. Then you move to your preferences, right? So you click on preference, then plugin, then search for okay HTTP. Sorry, go to marketplace, install. I think this will restart the ID. Yes, so it restarts it too as well. So let's wait for the ID to build. Yes, so after building, we realize that on the bottom right corner, we see this OK HTTP profiler tab. We click on it, then this is what we get. So there's one more thing we have to add. So it's actually showing us that since it's working with the OK HTTP client builder, we just have to add this interceptor code right in our code, which would help us to let me say intercept the responses and then the request which is made on the network core. So we can actually copy this, right? Then move to your section whereby you are using your okay HTTP client builder, right? Then you basically add this to your project, the interceptor. I've already added mine. I think when you do it, you have to import this guy too as well. So you import it, then literally, yeah, that will be all. So now, instead of actually using the normal thing that we usually do, which is the HTTP login interceptor, right? This one is another form whereby you can use this tab which opens this section for you to monitor the network calls. So let me actually run this project. The project, right? With the process, I think you have to specify your package whereby your Android Studio is running. So mine is I think example exam. You just have to search for it. Where are you? Yes, so over here, right? Then it's basically waiting to intercept all the network calls. So you're saying we don't have any data from this Android device. So let me actually go and make a network call. Make the call. And so after making the call, this is what we get, right? Click on the network over here, then you basically see everything over here. So the bearer, which I think I would have to bear this out. Yes, so as well. You can see the raw response if you want it that way. The response headers, response JSON tree, then the response formatted. I think I use this a lot. So yeah, so these are the two plugins for your network processing whereby I actually found out in Android Studio and they decided to share. So I will actually leave the link for these two um, plugins so that you can actually refer them in the post as well. Thank you.